Welcome back, everyone. 'Tis the season to make resolutions. How about this one? Resolve to reduce your risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. There are things you can do right now to reduce your risk of cognitive decline. Joining us this morning to explain all of this, Kristen Cusato, the Communications Director of the Alzheimer's Association of Connecticut. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
A lot of us hear Alzheimer's. We think we know a little bit about it.
Right.
How common is it?
Oh my gosh, every 65 seconds somebody develops this disease. Right now there are 78,000 people in Connecticut living with Alzheimer's and 178,000 caregivers. So this is really important to talk about this now. What habits can we do now? What things can we start up in the beginning of the year to reduce our risk as researchers are looking at new drugs or new treatments, because there isn't anything to stop it right now. Let's go back 20 years. What can we do now to potentially reduce this risk of cognitive decline?
Yeah, so these are our friends, our neighbors, our loved ones, and what I love about the conversation this morning is you have pulled together kind of 5 bullets that people really need to think about to reduce that risk. And maybe we'll get started with exercise.
Absolutely. We know exercise is very, very important, Keith, of course. And everything that's good for your heart is good for your brain. So let's get that blood pumping. Whatever you can do, elevate that heart rate. Even if it's not 5 days a week that you can get to the gym, which is so hard and so challenging, let's get out there and do some of that.
Cognitive and social stimulation, is that getting out there? What does that look like?
So cognitive stimulation is, I'm resolving to try not to scroll on Facebook every 30 seconds these days. So instead, I put a language app on my phone. So let's pop that up and it'll say, hey, do you want to learn Italian, Kristen? Yes, let's learn some words in Italian. So keep challenging your brain. If you do a crossword puzzle every day, change it up. Go a different way home. That's your cognitive. Social is, my goodness, look at this climate that we're in. It's really easy to have a stimulating conversation right now with other people. Have that conversation. Don't come to blows. Try to stimulate your brain socially. Be out there with people. And then also keep your blood pressure in check, which is very important.
That bullet caught me by surprise. What is the connection there?
Well, there's a big study that came out that's saying keeping your blood pressure in check, not at 140, 120, can reduce the risk of cognitive decline in people who already have a little bit of cognitive decline.
And something that we hear about Alzheimer's, a whole bunch of different things. Your diet is important here too. Absolutely.
There's a big study that we're doing across the country right now called the U.S. Pointer Study. And it looks at all these tenets, and it looks at people who have a direct connection to this disease, and it follows them for 2 years under this lifestyle as medicine. And the diet talks about Mediterranean diet, so the good fats, right? The omega-3s in the salmon, the avocado, the nuts, a lot of vegetables. So really the good fats, incorporating that. And of course, we're talking about, not smoking, moderate alcohol use, as much sleep as you can, because sleep is so restorative. Hello, morning show team. As much sleep as you possibly can.
I'm listening carefully. So this weekend you have an event going on. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions. What's happening?
Yeah,
here?
we do. We have something called All's Talks. It's coming up this weekend. It's Sunday in Lakeville at Salisbury Town Grove. We're going to give an update on all the research that's happening here in Connecticut, in addition to advocacy and care and support. So we'd love to have you come.
And I know you have a 1-800 number too, if people are interested.
If you have any questions about dementia at all, about anything, it's 24-hour helpline. It's 800-272-3900.
All right. Some important information. Share this clip with your loved ones and let them know if you have any questions. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
All right, a lot more still to come right here.